What's a fact about your family that disturbs people? My grandmother has been dead for 3 years, but we still set a place for her at dinner and have full conversations with her empty chair because she gets upset when we don't. This started right after Grandma Rose passed away. She was 87, lived with us for the last 5 years of her life, and had very strong opinions about everything: how we cooked, cleaned, dressed, and especially how we behaved at dinner. Grandma insisted on proper table manners, no phones during meals, and everyone had to share one good thing from their day before eating. The day after her funeral, Mom automatically set Grandma's place at the table like she'd done for 5 years. When we pointed it out, Mom just shrugged and said, "Force of habit." But then my dad sat down and said, "Evening, Rose. Dinner smells good tonight." We all stared at him. Dad looked around, confused. What? It's weird not saying hello to her. So we just went with it. That night, we went around the table sharing our daily highlights like always, including asking Grandma's empty chair about her day. My little brother Tommy, who was 8, started answering for her in this high-pitched old lady voice. "Well, I spent the day making sure you kids don't forget your manners." It was actually kind of comforting. 3 years later, we're still doing it. Every single meal. The weird part isn't that we talk to Grandma's chair. It's that we've developed an entire personality for her based on what she would have said if she were still alive. When my sister brought her new boyfriend for dinner, we warned him about Grandma Rose, but didn't explain she was dead. Poor guy walks in, sees the empty chair with a full place setting, and asks, "Is your grandmother running late?" "Oh no," my sister says casually. "She's already here. Grandma, this is Jake." Jake looks at the empty chair, looks at us, looks back at the chair. Then my dad says, "Rose says she likes your haircut but wonders why young men don't wear ties to dinner anymore." Jake spent the entire meal trying to figure out if we were pranking him or if Grandma Rose was some kind of invisible person he couldn't see. When Tommy started answering for Grandma about Jake's job prospects and whether he treats my sister well, Jake got genuinely nervous and started apologizing to the empty chair. "I'm sorry, Mrs. Rose, I'll definitely wear a tie next time." The breaking point came when Jake asked the chair directly, "Mrs. Rose, what do you think I should do about my college debt?" Tommy, in his grandma voice, replied, "Stop buying so much avocado toast and get a haircut." Jake nodded seriously and said, "That's really good advice, thank you." After dinner, Jake pulled my sister aside and whispered, "Your grandmother is amazing, but I think she might be a ghost." That's when we realized we'd accidentally convinced this poor guy that our dead grandmother was haunting our dining room and giving financial advice. My sister finally explained that Grandma died 3 years ago, and Jake's face went through every emotion possible. "So I've been talking to a dead person for 2 hours?" "Technically," my brother said. "You've been talking to me doing a dead person voice." Jake laughed so hard he started crying. Turns out he thought our family dynamic was hilarious and Grandma Rose's advice was actually pretty solid. Jake still comes to dinner every week and always greets Grandma's chair first. Sometimes he even brings her flowers. Now when people ask about our family traditions, we just say we're very close to our grandmother. We don't mention she's been dead for 3 years until after dessert.